Hello friends, so I'm back once again, and this time we are going to do a demo of the email assistant, a live demo which was pending, and this would be the last video of the email assistant series. We already covered the requirements and the system design and architecture of the email assistant in a series of 5 videos. What remained was a live demo of the agent, which I'm going to do now. Okay, so for the demo, what we will need is different types of emails which the agent is going to process. So I selected 6 different types of emails belonging to different categories that the agent is going to process for the demo, and we are going to see the agent in action, how it actually processes each type of email. So just to give you a brief idea about what the different email types are, so the first email is related to your invoices, the monthly bills that you get from different sources. So this is related to your invoices. This is basically a demo or a dummy electricity bill related email. Second one is related to the notifications for financial transactions that you get from banks and other sources. So this email is again a dummy email with some dummy data, trying to mimic the kind of information that you get in such financial transaction emails. So we'll see how the agent actually handles this kind of email. Third one is your email that requires you to perform some tasks, very common in work related scenarios, where like a colleague asks you to do certain things, or maybe some of your friends or acquaintances. So this particular email asks the user to review an Excel sheet and also recommend courses from Coursera. So 2 different tasks the user is being asked to perform. So this is a task related email. This one is a conversational email, the normal conversational emails that you have with your friends, families or colleagues, normal responses, or how you normally like you respond to such emails like personally. So this is an example of that. And the fifth one is your meeting related email, very common again in work related scenarios, where you get an email about a meeting or an event occurring at a future date that requires your presence. So this email is regarding that. So the agent again should be able to handle such emails and take the necessary actions as a human would do. The last one is again a very common category of email, lots of promotional emails, newsletters, spam that you get that flood your inboxes. So you would want the agent to be able to declutter your inbox by archiving these kind of emails or marking them as spam. So these are the 6 different types of emails that the agent is going to handle in this demo, and we'll see what the agent does. Okay, so before we fire up the agent, let us discuss what configuration we are using. So for the demo, like, we have set the batch size to 6. That is, we are going to fetch 600 emails in one batch, and max fetch cycles to 1. That is, that we are going to process only one batch of emails. And we also have configured the approval actions. That is, for these 4 different tool calls, the agent is going to seek a human approval using human in the loop mechanism. That is for creating calendar invites, for sending emails, for creating to-do tasks, and for appending financial records. So this is related to your financial notification emails. We'll talk about this in detail when we get to this specific email type. Okay. So this is the agent configuration that we are going to use for the demo. And another thing is that we are going to use Microsoft Outlook as our email provider. So the email examples that I showed you for the demo, these are all on Outlook, and we are going to use Outlook as the email provider. Okay, so let's move forward and let's start our Telegram bot. So we are going to use Telegram as the UI for interacting with the agent. And how we start the agent is by firing up the Telegram bot using this command: email assistant dot src.ui.telegram.main. So this is the entry point to the Telegram bot. So let us start it. The Telegram bot has started, and it is now waiting for commands to be sent from the Telegram UI. So we are going to send /start command, following which the Telegram bot is going to get started, and it is going to start processing the emails. I mean, like, when you send the /start command, the email assistant is going to start running, and it is going to start processing the emails. Okay, so let us send the start command. So before we fire up the agent, one thing I wanted to tell you is that the agent is going to use something called progressive disclosure, wherein, like, the agent is going to continuously update the user of the progress it is making. So as you can see that the agent has started processing the emails, and now you are seeing the progress that the agent is making. It has started processing the first email, which is your invoice related, and the agent has correctly classified this email as invoice related. It is giving you a nice summary of the email contents, and the agent is now trying to create a to-do task related to this email. So this email entails bill payment that you need to pay by a specific due date. So the agent is trying to create a to-do task in your to-do list with all the key details of the bill, which is an intelligent action to take. And normally, like, as a human, this is how you would track your important tasks, right? So this to-do task has got all the key details for this specific bill payment, right? The due date, what the task is, amount, etc., vendor, etc. And let us approve this task. So once you click on approve, the agent captures your decision, which also acts as kind of an audit, and the agent has now created the task, and it is notifying the user about what action it has taken on the email. So it is saying I've created a reminder task, blah blah blah, and with this the agent has completed the processing of the first email. Now it moves to processing the second email, which is your financial transaction related. It correctly classifies it as a financial notification and gives you a nice summary, and then it makes a tool call, which is the append financial record. So this one that we saw in the agent configuration. So what this tool call will do is that it will add a record corresponding to this financial transaction to a Google worksheet, which is going to act as your financial ledger. So all your financial transaction related emails, the agent is going to extract data from them and going to add a record to your financial ledger, like income and expense records to your financial ledger Google worksheet. So that way is like you will get a consolidated summary that the agent extracts from all your financial transaction related emails. Okay, so again the agent has captured all the key details of the email, the date, the type of the financial transaction, category, vendor, amount, etc. So let us approve this tool call as well. So the agent is now proceeding further. It again captures the action it has taken. It notifies the user that it has successfully logged this financial transaction to the financial ledger. Now it is processing the third email of the batch, which it correctly classifies as task related and gives a short summary. And again it is asking for our approval for creating this task. So since the email is categorized as task related and it is correctly classified from the contents of the email that it needs to create two different tasks, one for reviewing the Excel sheet and one for recommending Coursera courses. That is what the agent is trying to do. So it is giving all the details. Let us approve this task creation as well. So the agent now has created the task, and then for this particular email it moves to executing the second action, which is basically sending an acknowledgement back to the sender. So the agent has basically drafted a nice acknowledgement response saying that the user has received the email and has created tasks for whatever was being asked by the sender, and the user is going to get back with the findings as soon as possible. A nice response that, like, as a human you would want to give for such kind of emails. So now this is an example of multi-step agentic workflow where the agent is making multiple tool calls and it is doing all by itself. So the agent is first doing the reasoning about the contents of the emails, and then it is taking the best possible action at runtime. So first it decides to make the create task tool call, and once it successfully executes that tool, then it in the second step it decides to call the send email tool call. So this is like the React loop in action, wherein like you have not actually coded this workflow, and the agent is deciding at runtime using reasoning and planning what actions it need to take for handling this specific scenario. So let us approve the send email tool call as well. Agent is processing further. It again notifies the user about the two different actions it has taken for this email, creating tasks and sending a reply. Now it is processing the fourth email in the batch, which is basically classified as newsletter, and for this category of emails, the agent doesn't need to use the React loop, because we know that we need to move either archive these kind of emails or move them to the spam folder. So the agent is using a pre-coded workflow for these categories of emails. So that is why like it is not showing any agent action, because agent is actually not reasoning and not making any tool call for this. It is just executing coded workflow for archiving this email. Then the agent moves to processing the I think the last email in the batch, which is your conversational email. And again the agent has drafted a nice response for this email, and is asking for user approval whether the user wants to send this response or not. So let us approve this as well. Okay, so with this, okay, so this was the fifth email. This is the last email, the interview one. So the agent has classified this email correctly as meeting related, and has captured the summary, and has decided to make the create event tool call, because it needs to create a meeting invite, right? So this is what it is doing, and it is asking the user for approval for creating the meeting invite. It is giving the key details, what the event is, when, the exact time of the event, right, who the attendees are, etc, etc. So let us approve this as well. And with this, like, the agent has completed the processing of all the 6 emails in the batch, and now it is giving the user a comprehensive summary of the email processing it has done. For each of the emails, it is giving a nice snapshot from subject summary, what the classification is, what action was taken by the agent on the email, what was the status of the actions taken, and the details of each of the actions. So for each of the emails, summary in this format is being generated. So the agent is very transparent to the user about its functioning. Nothing is hidden from the user about what the agent is doing, and this is how it should be. Like, agent should clearly communicate its actions to the users. It should not remain hidden, like, from the user what the agent is doing. So with this, the email batch processing is complete, and if you want to process another batch of emails, you just need to send the /start command again. Okay, so with this done, we will now take a look at what the agent actions actually did on the ground. So we are going to take a look at some screenshots, like what actually happened. So this all this we saw, like on telegram messages, what was happening. We'll actually take a look now what happened on your outlook to do, what happened to your outlook inbox, like what replies were sent, what tasks were created, what meeting invites were created. We'll take a look at that now. Okay, so to validate the agent's actions on the ground, so this is what actually happened on the ground. So the agent successfully created the to-do task for two different emails. So it created the for the task related email, it created two tasks, one for researching the Coursera courses and recommending, and second one was reviewing the attached Excel sheet for ML courses, AI ML courses. And the third task it created for the invoice related email, that was basically to track the bill payment, basically acting as a reminder to the user to pay bill by a certain due date. So all the three tasks were created successfully by the agent in Microsoft To Do. For the meeting related email, the agent successfully created the meeting invite again in Microsoft Outlook. This is a screenshot from Microsoft Outlook. For the email responses that were sent related to conversational email, the first one, it was sent successfully to the user's Gmail account. And for the task related email, the acknowledgement response again was sent successfully to the sender's Gmail account. And the last one, for your financial notification related email, the financial ledger, the Google worksheet acting as the financial ledger, was successfully updated by the agent, and the financial record was appended successfully. So this validates that what the agent was expected to do, it did correctly and successfully. So with this, we come to an end of our demo of the email assistant. It is a very potent tool to reduce the human effort required for managing multiple inboxes, especially in work related scenarios where you get high volume of emails. It saves you a significant chunk of time. So with this, I will close this email assistant series. I hope it has been useful to you, and hopefully I will get back to you with some more videos on some interesting AI topics in the future. Thank you once again for watching. Thanks.